The Reserve Bank, actually. Talk
Yes.
about a bit more about closing down the
Yes.
Reserve Bank. How will that actually work?
That's very important. Thanks, everyone, for bringing me back to this, because I can go on a tangent. Remember that the Reserve Bank is a private company. Once again, just like Eskom, it's a private corporation that does not belong to the government. It belongs to a bunch of private owners that we'll never know their names. And they run the South African Reserve Bank from Basel, Switzerland. That's the head office from which the South African Reserve Bank is run as a company. And our government borrows money. It allows this private company to create money for South Africa. It's insane. It's insanity. It's like saying Edgar's or Anglo-American should now suddenly take over and have the exclusive right to create money for our people, for our country. So the government is the intermediary that then treats the South African population as the slaves that have to borrow money from the central bank and through all their private banks, the Standard Bank, Nedbank, Absa, all these banks, private corporations. Their main objective is to create profit, not to help the people or to help the country. So once you know this, you realize that the Reserve Bank is the highest authority in the country. They control the government. The government does not control the Reserve Bank. This is a huge shift that people need to make in their minds. The moment you replace the Reserve Bank with a People's Bank, that's not the solution, but it's the first very important step to take the lid off the pressure cooker and to release the stress and the anxiety and the misery from millions of South Africans. The People's Bank, we can create our own money. Thank you very much, Reserve Bank. Shut you down, go back to Switzerland. We can create our own money as the people of South Africa.
And be happy and be
yes.
free from all these borrowing and loans and giving back with interest rates as well.
This is the key thing. If we have a People's Bank and we issue our own money, there's no inflation, no taxes, no fees, no levies, nothing. Why? Because we create the money and we don't have to pay ourselves back any interest. We're not a corporation. The Reserve Bank is.
Okay.